Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Why do you only have one eye patch?
Because as I was taking off my bike glasses at the coffee shop, I accidentally peeled one eye patch off. What is up, y'all? Good morning. I just got done. I rode my bike. I'm at 36 minutes right now, but Michelle and I are about to go on a walk with the dogs. So, how are you feeling, Boo?
Good. Drowsy.
Why? Because you're just like waking up?
Yeah.
You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Went to sleep late.
Did you?
We did.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we went to bed at like 12:30. So, hi, quarter bear. Hi, quarter bear.
She's happy.
She loves me.
She's happy.
Teddy's just worried about his food. But anyways, so I rode my bike and I journaled, and now I'm back, and Michelle and I are about to walk the dogs. So I'm gonna say it's gonna end up being like a solid hour of outdoor fitness, and then we're gonna start the morning.
Dude, it's nasty outside.
It is. It's kind of sticky. It's a little hot. Are you ready for that?
No.
It'll be fun.
No?
Got Teddy?
Come back.
Let's go. Oh! Thanks.
Oh.
Amazon stuff. Here. Can you grab her? Sorry, put up. We'll be back. You guys are thirsty. Okay, go get some water. 20-minute walk. Done. You guys, this is kind of a, I'll talk and drive because I have this nice little setup right here. The point of today's entire video was I get a lot of people DM me and ask me about relationship advice. And, Michelle and I, a lot of our relationship is out there for the world to see. And so it's an honor that people look up to us in our relationship. I really value, sorry, the windshield wipers. I really value what we have, and I'm grateful that people are looking for that and wanting to know how we got this. And I had kind of this plan where Michelle and I was going to sit down, and I ran it by her a little bit, and she was a little hesitant. She doesn't really like talking a lot about us, and she doesn't like being in front of the camera, to be honest, that much. But we were going to talk about, how we met. And I wanted to ask her why she feels we work so well together, like as a relationship. What sets us apart. Like I wanted to get her thoughts to share that with you guys, and I wanted to give mine as well. And I still plan on doing that later, but ironically, Michelle and I never fight. Nah, not never, but it's very rare. We'll have some random annoyances where usually it's her being annoyed with me. From time to time, very rarely do we actually fight where our voices are being raised. I mean, it's been a couple of years. Like we have such a healthy relationship. We are truly each other's best friends. I share that because today, and when I'm on the as I'm on the topic of best friends, you guys, best friends fight. Everyone, when you spend as much time together as Michelle and I spend together, it is inevitable that there will be disagreements, there will be annoyances, there will be all of these things. I bottom of my heart believe that that is unavoidable, but I think you can manage it and limit it with the right tactics, and I do think that that's basically what we do. But ironically, today we kind of got into an argument. So we had a disagreement because we are doing some redesigns to our house. We have a spare room that we just like never used. It was always not taken care of. And so we're turning that into like a hobby room, a film room, a game room. And as we're going through this process, Michelle, like, we're also adding some stuff to the room that I work. And then we're like, oh, maybe we should do a little bit here with like our room. And it's kind of adding up. And so I don't want to get too deep into the fight because I do think it's insignificant. But bottom line is it's over money. It's over, I'm a bit more like minimalist. I'm a bit more like, we don't need it. Granted, I don't think that that's always a good thing. Before I met Michelle, like, I am a very simple dude. Michelle has showed me some of the most beautiful, exciting, best parts of life. And so I think it's all about balance. And that's also what I wanted to talk about. But we got into a fight over it because she suggests and wants to do X with our room. And I'm like, I don't think we need to. And then it was a butting of heads. At the end of the day, I do think she's right. I know that what she wants, her end goal, is actually going to bring happiness to both of us because she's looking to fix our environment so that it's more productive, it's more energetic, more positive. And I do think ultimately that's going to be a win-win. I just sometimes have a hard time spending money. I didn't grow up with a lot of money. And for the longest time, I was so frugal, like frugal to the point where you would call me cheap. But I'll be the first to admit it. I was really cheap. I was that dude in like college where I went out with my boys and everyone got 3 drinks and I only got 1 drink, and someone suggested, oh, let's just split it. I'd be like, nah, I only actually got 1 drink. I was that dude. And I hate saying that but I get it. I know why I was that dude. And if you're like that, I might understand why. It's all a mentality around money. Since then, my mindset has changed. I'm completely different. I'm making great money. And I also, through things like Think and Grow Rich, I also understand now the abundance and value of money. So sometimes I go back to that. Long story short, I think I've said long story short now 5 times, so sorry, but we got into a fight today. And so I did leave, not like I stormed out of there, but I was planning on going to a coffee shop anyways because I have a bunch of busy work that I need to get done. And honestly, the environment there right now, she's like going around and organizing things and cleaning, and she's kind of in that mindset. And whereas I'm on my computer, and I was just like, you know what, I need to go and just kind of throw my headphones in. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm about to get to this coffee shop and work a little bit. Yeah, but I do have somewhat of a plan. On my way home, I'm going to pick up some flowers and I'm going to document it. I know it's, it's a little weird, I guess, but I do want, and so I might not include it. I don't know yet, but I want to kind of show up and just basically apologize for, I don't know, sometimes I can be closed-minded, especially when it comes to money. Not to say she's completely in the right, because I think she can also put more effort into understanding from my point of view. However, either way, it's all about communication, compromise, and that all kind of ties back into the theme of this video. Like, Michelle is the love of my life, my wife, my partner, my soulmate. This stuff is gonna happen, and I think it I don't want to say it should be normalized to argue, because it shouldn't, but I also disagreements are gonna happen between human beings, but that doesn't take away from how special I think what Michelle and I have are. And so, how special we are and what we have is. And so I'm really excited to hopefully win her back over with some flowers. And by win her over, I mean just get her happy enough to want to even talk on camera and talk about us. Because maybe that doesn't happen today. But if it does, I do want to talk about how we met. I want to talk about balance. I want to talk about why she thinks we're special, what it's like working. I mean, Michelle and I spend every waking moment together. The only time we're not together is like if I do a random thing like this where I go to a coffee shop without her, or when I go to the gym. That is it. Other than that, we work together, sleep together, wake up together. I mean, everything, shower together. Like every moment we travel together. We are connected. And the fact that we're able to spend every single moment together and still have fun and love each other and love our lives, it's such a blessing. And so I won't ever take that for granted. All right, I'm gonna go into the coffee shop now. Hello. I'm doing well.
I haven't seen you.
I've been coming random times. I feel like I'm cheating on you guys, but I've been going to Palomino every morning because I've been riding my bike and it's just like this path that I take and I stop, I get an espresso. But this is still my home away from home when I need to do some filming, editing. Can I take one oat milk cortado for here? This is the setup. All right. Oh. I think I'm gonna go to HEB. And I know for a fact that HEB has this huge like flower section. So let's go there. And I want to get something nice. I want to get like, I don't know, something nice for her. She deserves it. And I also just want to go home. We still have to film. So we have about 2 hours of filming some anime. And I want to get on good terms, you know? There we go. Oh. Damn, I like this one. This one's nice. It's big. Damn. Ooh, this is kind of like rice and ginger colors. But this one's calling out to me. Damn. It's 80 bucks. Shit. You know what? She's worth it. She's worth it, you guys. This is true love. Okay. Got the flowers. I'm gonna turn the camera off now because I'm gonna hold on to this bad boy so it doesn't knock over or fall on my way home. All right. Teddy. Teddy. Back up. I'm sorry.
What is this?
They're flowers for you. Do you like them?
Where?
What?
What are you trying to do to me?
Nothing. I just wanted to get them for you. I hope you like them.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm sorry for fighting and arguing with you. Hold up. Okay. Okay, Teddy. Teddy wants to smell the camera.
Oh, give me a hug.
Okay. You continue.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So Michelle and I held each other and cried, and we're on good terms now, right, Boo? She loves me. She loves the flowers.
Yeah. Are we volatile?
No, we're not volatile. But I just wanted to show you guys, we ordered a rug. And so we are about to set the rug up underneath everything. So I'm just gonna...
Nothing heals a relationship like an activity done together, right?
Exactly. Whenever you're upset with your significant other, just do chores together. It helps. All right.
I keep finding myself in these dark rooms, and I don't know how to get out now that I'm not with you.
Again and again, yeah, again and again. Another ball, another night, another friend of a friend. Again and again.
All right, you guys. That was... My workout is done for the day. 75 hard. Looks nice though.
You like it?
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna take a second to get used to.
It's very warm, but we are painting the walls white because right now it's gray. That's why it looks very... It's like when we first got that beige couch. Remember? I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so dark.
Yeah. Flowers look good.
Yeah. Do you think this looks too yellow? Like,
Honestly,
you like it?
this is out of my pay grade, out of my league. I'm gonna go work out. Oh, all right. I just got back from the gym, rode my bike in 93-degree weather. 20-minute bike ride to the gym, about a 30-minute workout, all heavy weights, back workout. Then I rode my bike back, another 20 minutes, dead. Second workout done. I think this is day 5 or 7 of 75 hard. I'll be honest, it's kind of starting to blend because I've been doing it now for like 2 weeks, but I had that setback. Anyways, about to shower, and then Michelle and I got to film. So I'm gonna take down a protein shake and then go get ready for that. I'm just kidding. All right, you guys. This is it. What the hell is this, dude? How funny.
We have a blanket of us.
That's how you know you're soulmates, if you actually have a blanket. She can't sleep without this blanket.
What? I
Yeah.
react with this blanket.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all know whenever y'all see us like this.
This is actually kind of a cute thumbnail. All right.
What are you...
Basically, listen.
Ron was like, we're filming a video
Yeah, I told the camera.
talking about soulmates. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
The thing is this, I actually told the camera.
You mean
I told
you guys?
you guys. I already told them basically.
Y'all.
I told them earlier. I told them about our fight.
Oh.
Told them about everything. I'm real with them. This whole experience is real.
Wait, real quick. We look like conjoined twins. Because my body, my head's just like on your shoulder, but you can't see the body. Wait, you gotta cover my neck. But this is why we're soulmates. We literally cannot be separated
We're connected. Conjoined.
forever.
No, but we are, right? Hopefully.
Wait, conjoined?
Well, together forever.
Oh.
Because we are married.
Yeah, if you don't F up.
True.
Just kidding.
I'll try my best. Okay, real quick.
Yeah. Is it focused? Sorry, can you click on our faces? I don't know.
It is focused. It is, I think. Yeah, it's focused. It's focused. So I get a lot of people, a lot of dudes reach out to me, a lot of guys on Instagram, on Discord, and I get a lot of like relationship questions.
Really?
A lot of like breakup messages, a lot of I'm searching for what you have, like do you have any advice? And I mean, honestly, my advice majority of the time is like, it usually is based around, I'm a firm believer in focus on yourself, better yourself, improve yourself. The right person is going to show up. I think half of finding love is letting love find you.
So cliche.
I know it is, but that'll be another video, like how to find your person. I'll give my advice on that if you're curious, but I do get asked a lot about like, how are you and Michelle always so happy, and like any advice, you know, me and my girlfriend want what you guys have, yada yada. What do you think? Like, what do you think is the magic sauce? If someone says to you,
yeah,
I want what you and Ron have, how do I get that? What would you say?
You gotta ask the other person, you like baggage? Just kidding.
Jesus.
I don't know. I feel like it's because we're both in it. Like, we are a team, you know, like even when we have our differences.
Yeah.
I think we still, in the end, are like always trying to work out our relationship together.
Yeah.
You know, it's never like one-sided.
Yep. I think that's huge.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I think it's all about balance. There's like so much balance in what Michelle and I do and everything. And I was telling the vlog earlier, we spend every moment together. Like, it's borderline unhealthy how much time we spend together.
Yeah.
And with that is going to come some turbulence, because just like best friends, like your partner should be your best friend, right?
Yeah.
And if you have a best friend, anyone out there that has a best friend, you know you fight with your best friend. Maybe your best friend's your brother or sister.
Or you just get annoyed easily.
Yeah,
you
you spend so much time with the person. It's easy to get on each other's nerves from time to time, but that's fine. It's
like coming back from that.
Exactly.
You know?
How do you
like
move on
always
from that?
remembering, yeah.
And
never lingering on like a fight or like, I don't know, a feeling of just like, I'm annoyed, you know, like.
Yep. And we're forced to, because our job requires it, actually, which is very tricky, because we film every single day.
Yeah.
And we can't be fighting and turn the camera on. And I'm someone who's very...
Yeah, you're not that type. Like, I can like just be professional.
She could turn it off, like turn her emotions off for a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't. If we're in a rut or something, I can't film. So luckily, it doesn't happen very often to where we can't film. It's when was the last time?
Amsterdam.
When
we filmed Slime.
Oh yeah. How many times in general do you think we've fought to the point where we couldn't film in total?
Probably like 4.
4 times out of the last...
Like 2.5 years.
2.5 years, yeah.
Yeah,
I would say that's about right, yeah. Because I'm very like, I can't... Emotions will sit in me for a while, and I can't just like turn the camera on and be me without resolving, or at least, I don't know, getting some space.
Yeah. And sometimes that makes me so mad, because I'm like very disciplined. Like, I'm like, if we have filming, let's do it now. Like, I need to, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like the type of person that gets the homework done right now.
Yeah.
Works on the project. And then it frustrates me whenever you are like, no, I can't do this right now. But I'm like, we're scheduled to do this.
Yep.
And then I get,
Communication is the other big thing. Like, if I had to say, like, what are the top 3 things that make a good relationship? And by good relationship, only speaking from experience, what makes us work? I'd say the 3 things. 1 is communication.
Yeah, we are very
share
honest.
everything. So honest. Literally, tell them how honest you were today. Tell them. No, they're not gonna care. Like, you
Okay.
just be honest. Yeah.
I felt bad. I mean, I was like, I told Ron, like, I really appreciate the gesture. And I told him straight up, like, but I don't like how the flowers looked.
And
I told...
the vlog knows too. I was like, fuck, this was like the most expensive one too.
Oh, you talked about it?
I recorded myself buying the flowers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because the yellow from the sunflowers is like clashing with the red. Like, I have a certain aesthetic.
Yeah.
And like, and I even told Ron, like, I really appreciate when you buy me flowers, but not gonna lie, every flower bouquet you have bought me, I didn't like the color scheme.
So I was like, listen, I want you to be honest. And she said,
no, because
right,
I asked you, I was like, are you, like, is that mean to tell you?
No, yeah.
And then you said, no, I'd rather you be honest with me.
Hell yeah, I'd much rather know. So we don't, and so anyways, not to go off on a tangent, but be honest with each other, even if it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because this is your partner, your best friend, your life partner. You have to say what's on your mind.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, be strategic with how you deliver, but still voice anything that's important to you that you think is going to better your guys' partnership.
Yeah.
So communication, balance, which I already touched on, but balance is huge in the sense of, like, for us, we have a job. We split how we tackle things. Almost everything we do, we try and split. For example, recently she's been cooking a lot, and so I clean. She cooks, I clean. Fair. When we walk the dogs and when we feed the dogs is split pretty evenly. Like, everything is split balanced, so it's fair. Even when we pay for things, it's split balanced. That's because we make the same amount of money, though. So I understand it's a whole other topic. If you're in a relationship and there's a huge difference in income, then that's a different conversation. But us, we know what we're making, and we split everything. So it's like we can split costs of things too. It wouldn't make sense just because I'm the man, even though we make literally the same amount of money, for me to pay for dinner and do all these things. Sometimes I will, like these flowers. Obviously, we didn't split. Like, we still do gestures for each other. I'll still, like, buy stuff for her, but a lot of the times it's balance. It's balance. And then the last thing I think is just support. Like, as a partner, I need her to support me. And sometimes it's hard.
Be on the same team.
Sometimes it's hard. Even like 75 hard challenge.
Oh, yeah.
She's supporting me. She's supporting me, but like, I'm like, hey, it's 11, I gotta go to bed. She's like, boring. She's like, no, I hate this. Like, I want to stay up and watch shows with you and do all this. But even though she gives me shit, like, there's support there because, you know, at the end of the day, we want each other to win, because when one of us wins, we both win. And it's like a long-term thing. So that's what I have to say.
You have some pretty good points. What did I say? Be a team. You went
That's pretty good.
Deep.
Okay.
No, but also I feel like often people like see us on social media and think that everything is perfect. It is not.
Yeah.
Because like even in the first 2-3 years,
that was the worst.
A lot.
Oh, that's a good
the big
point.
thing. Like I don't think like
patience and perseverance.
Yeah, like every relationship is not going to be just like smooth sailing. Yep. It's almost like kind of bad if it is. Like you guys never fight. You guys never have arguments. Like him and I, we are two completely different people who have like experienced two completely different lives. So for us to be on the same page, like you gotta go through a lot of like calibrations, you know, through like a lot of conversations and fights. So like I feel like a lot of people are dissuaded by the fact like, oh, I'm fighting a lot with my partner, or like things aren't feeling good. Yeah. Sometimes like you kind of like it is gonna be like uncomfortable and rough.
You gotta work through it. I think that's a very fair point to bring up. Yeah. Which is, we've been together 8 years now. And I'll be honest, for the first like 3,
you were questioning
I
me,
was not.
But I was also questioning you.
I was not. Yeah, but I was not certain that she was the person I wanted to be my future wife and the potential future of mother of my kids and my lifelong partner. I just didn't know if our goals aligned. There was a lot of things, and I was hesitant for 3 years. Be with someone for 3 years and still be hesitant. And then it slowly starts clicking.
Yeah.
And for us, like, starting Rice and Ginger was a huge milestone. I mean, it started clicking before that, but that solidified, like, like us building a business together, working every day together, and then and spending every moment together and improving together and struggling together. And we went through loss together, and you grow, and sometimes you have to go through kind of the valleys to reach the peaks.
I think it's healthy for every couple to go through that valley.
Yep.
Because it's just like, it really does solidify whether or not you guys are meant to be together or not.
And it's so much better to go through it within the first 5 years than imagine like your first 7 years is just pure bliss and perfect.
Yeah.
And you get married and have kids, and in the 10th year you realize or find out that you guys aren't meant to be, or your true goals aren't aligned. And people change as well. People change often, and that's okay. True. People grow apart. People, like, what they value changes. That's okay. Sometimes, like, Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to just mention that because I feel like a lot of times people give up on a relationship.
Yeah. But soulmates.
Of, like, what they see on, like, online. You
have to imagine, though, soulmate. I don't even know what the definition is, but a soulmate is when two beings recognize each other, and I believe are meant to be together eternally and have been together previously as well.
In previous lives.
Like we
found each other.
Yeah, but soulmates, you can't be a soulmate without going through hardship. Soulmates does not mean you don't fight. Soulmates mean you fight, but you can get through it because of those things that I talked about. So
and become bigger after that, like
bigger, stronger. Yup.
Yeah.
And so we're lucky. I write in my journal all the time that I'm grateful for our relationship and like our partnership and our friendship. So I think first and foremost, you have to find a friend, and that's really what our relationship started off on. Obviously there was an attraction, but like the friendship was the deepest part. And so real quick, we'll end it with this. How do we meet? Let's be real with them. How do we meet? It's a really romantic story.
He hollered at me at the club. Just kidding. No, Bumble. A dating app. And not gonna lie, I kind of just like swiped right on a bunch of people, and you made it through.
Yeah, be real. She was drunk one night, and she was just like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot my shot a bunch of times at a bunch of dudes that she thought was.
Well, because I was on, dude. It was. Should I like tell the story?
Yeah.
Okay. Story time. Basically, I was on like the 5th date with this one guy that I've been like seeing. Oh, what?
I mean, basically.
Okay, cut it out. Basically, I was like frustrated with dating. Wait, what do you want me to say?
Basically, you say what you want, but like, I would just not say anything that would make you look bad. Or like people, I'll cut this part out.
Okay. Basically, I was just like really frustrated with dating, and because I've been on and off the dating app for a while, because I was on and off with my past ex. Very unhealthy, toxic relationship. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna say yes to a bunch of people. And then your profile picture came up, and I remember your profile picture. You were holding a puppy.
Yeah, I was holding my. Yeah.
And so,
I knew that would work, y'all. I was like,
dude,
ooh,
there is a tactic. No, there's
hold
a
a dog
tactic
in your dating app.
No, real quick. If you want
fishing with dynamite.
If you want to spruce up your dating app profile, you have one dog or cat. I don't know about cats. One photo with an animal. a photo of you doing something outdoorsy and fun, and then like a photo with your friends, so you're like sociable. That it's like a joke, like that's like your typical like
check the boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I remember that photo, and I was like, oh, he's a dog lover like me, and then we just talked, and I think the beginning of our conversation, we like talked about anime actually, which is wild. Like
I don't know how because
I remember it was about Dragon Ball Z.
I remember
I mentioned something about anime.
How you used to draw it or something.
Yeah. I don't... Dude, I wish we could go back and see what that conversation was about. But I think it was really cool that I could talk about anime with you, and then like we ended up just like texting for 2 weeks.
And I just remember, I wasn't into anime, but I had really hardcore into Pokemon. And there was just like a big nerd side of me. And so right off the bat, the fact that she brought that up, I just remember thinking, okay, she's also nerdy. And to me, that was just the coolest thing. And so, and then our first date was at Dave.
Yeah.
We went to Dave and Buster's, which I know that's not global, but it's basically a restaurant where there is also a huge arcade where there's tons of video games and stuff like that. And the purpose of that, it was my idea, was because to kind of tie into needing to make sure. So when I'm on dating apps, by the way, I wasn't just like looking to hook up with chicks. I was that was never like really my thing. I was looking for like, I want to find someone who's dope to hang out with. For me, what was important is, can she play video games? Is she into video games? At the time, I was playing League of Legends religiously. League of Legends and Call of Duty, like every night. I was just...
Dude, our second date, you taught me how to play League.
Yeah.
Do you remember at your old apartment?
Yep. You played Lux. But I was just like, let's go to a game spot so I can see how competitive she is. I can see if she's a gamer. How does she respond or react when I want a game? And you're testing a lot of things. I also ordered wings. And that's another whole subject. But anyways, to me, it was the perfect first date. And then from there...
Tell them who won.
She beat me in the basketball game because I let her the papa shot.
No, that's actually a weird skill set of mine.
Yeah, she is weirdly really good at that. And I remember I was like, if this goes well, we'll go out after and I'll introduce her to my friends. And we did.
We partied all night.
And then we partied all night, so...
When we were young, dude, when we used to go out.
Bruh, 8 years
That was like a whole like era in
different
our lives.
lifestyle, man.
Like we would go out.
I was going out with my homies all the time.
Yeah.
I just moved to Austin.
Yeah.
I was only in Austin for like, when I met her, I don't even remember. Less than a year. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was in that era too, like going out with my girlfriends.
Half a year I was here.
Bar.
And I just met I was working at Google. I had a lot of close friends and we were just going out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it was fun.
But now look at us.
And then 2 weeks in, she was like, delete that damn app. And I was like, all right, I'm down. All right. And then you find your soulmate. All right, this is definitely a different video, but I think this was, I don't know, I like sharing this type of stuff, and I think it's valuable, and I don't think everything we said is applicable to every single person. I think everyone's different. Everyone's relationship is different. Everyone's expectations should be different, but I do think a lot of what we said could at least be thought about and potentially implemented in different ways, or kind of built upon. So maybe you got some value. But let us know. And hit me up if you want to talk. I do try my best to respond. Sometimes I'm super late. Sometimes I can't get back to you as soon as I can, but definitely if you need an ear and or advice, I want to make it my goal to try and help as much as I can. So all right, y'all, that is it.
I actually enjoyed filming this.
This is fun, right?
Yeah, talking about like personal stuff is kind of fun.
I know. This
like
vlog
detox,
is so fun.
You know?
I do it all the time. Like that's literally by myself.
Oh.
That's like what this vlog
Dude,
is.
we should like actually do topics.
We should. I'm
like,
down.
Open it up for y'all to like ask like
Tell us,
things,
y'all.
You know, like can you talk about like how to better like
yeah, whatever.
self-improvement,
Anything.
skincare.
Yeah. Let us know.
Stuff like that.
Let us know if there's more things that you want to hear from both of us or one of us or
From Teddy.
from Teddy, Coda.
Like how do I get adopted?
Yeah.
Just that's
I'm gonna be taking the wrong. Yeah. Damn. All right, we gotta react now. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here, but we are about to watch
Kaneki.
some Tokyo Ghoul.
That's
So
not Kaneki.
So I'm pretty hyped. All right, y'all. Catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.